video, how real people are getting out of dialysis just by eating meat. And also everything you always wanted to know about alkaline water. Can it really repair the kidneys? Let's find out. Catherine here, I'm a doctor of natural medicine and today I will answer your questions. Yeah, Q&A time! I got a ton of questions recently and only a limited amount of time, so if I missed your question or if you have something interesting to ask, please write it down in the comment section. I will make more videos like this one in the future, and don't forget to like and subscribe while you are there. Okay, no time to waste. Let's answer the first question immediately. Let's talk about alkaline water and how it will save your kidneys for just $100 a month. Or will it? Okay, so this is a comment I received from Evangeline Mendoza 232. She says, buy an alkaline water maker on installment at $100 per month for 3 years. Down payment is only, I think, $150. Alkaline water should be taken within 12 hours or it will not be effective. A patient was stage 5 near dialysis and drank 8 glasses of alkaline water daily. Now her kidney is restored. No CKD. Okay, thank you for this enlightening comment, Evangeline. Over the years, we all have heard about the multitude of benefits of alkaline water. It decreases blood acidity, they say, it gives you more energy, it detoxifies the body, and it can even pull you right off dialysis. But only if you pay in installments, apparently. Okay guys, spoiler alert, if your remedy sounds like a car lease, maybe it's time to step back and reevaluate. So, how much of this is backed by science and how much is just marketing? Well, if we look at the science, there is actually a recent study in which mice were fed a huge amount of glyoxylate in order to cause them kidney stones. Study found out that the mice that also received alkaline water had a bit less inflammation in their kidneys. So yeah, if you are a mouse and you are worried about kidney stones, consider drinking alkaline water. But what if you are a human instead? Well, you see, I don't often talk about animal studies here because no one cares about them. And the fact that I just did that should already tell you that alkaline water doesn't really work. Actually, there is one study from 2024 that found out that the alkaline load in alkaline water is so low, it will barely do anything at all. I mean, other than lining the pockets of those selling it to you. And that will be clear to anyone who knows what alkaline water actually is, alright? Because alkaline water is just water with a bit of calcium in it. But that's not nearly enough to change your blood's pH or to, get you out of dialysis. So yeah, don't fall for TikTok scams. Alkaline water will do nothing to you unless you're secretly a goldfish. And thinking it will get you out of dialysis if you drink it fresh enough? Well, that's like trying to stop a house fire by spitting on it. Now, if you actually need to improve your body acidity, you need sodium bicarbonate, alright? And guess what? Sodium bicarbonate actually works. It's 1,000,000 times more powerful than alkaline water, and it doesn't come with a 3-year financing plan. But now that I mentioned sodium bicarbonate, I already know what you are going to ask. Why should you take it? How should you take it? And can you please do an infographic about how to take it? Okay guys, honestly, if I got $1 for every baking soda question I recently received down the channel, I could probably buy that alkaline water machine. So yeah, let's talk about the treatment that can actually make your blood less acidic and that can actually slow down kidney disease. Sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate works by treating metabolic acidosis, okay? Now, if you don't know what this means, metabolic acidosis is technically when your blood becomes acid soup. Tangy. Yeah, imagine trying to solve that with a bottle of water that has 1 milligram of calcium in it. Anyway, the most commonly used treatment for metabolic acidosis in CKD is sodium bicarbonate. But yeah, being it a medical treatment, it comes with 2 requirements. First, you need to have the condition this treatment is supposed to improve. Sodium bicarbonate doesn't help if you don't have metabolic acidosis, alright? So take a look at my slide. If your serum bicarbonate or CO2 level is below this number, yeah, you need sodium bicarbonate. Make sure your serum bicarbonate is never below this number, alright? Think of it like your blood's version of do not let battery fall below 10%. Now, this test should be performed regularly, even in patients in stage 3 of CKD. But what to do if this number is too low? Well, this is when you would need sodium bicarbonate because you need to bring this number back to normal. Now, here you can see all the numbers, all the doses, and everything you need to know about sodium bicarbonate. Yes, there is a calculation that needs to be done here. It's not one size fits all because this doesn't work only based on placebo effect like alkaline water. Sorry, no, just believe hard enough and it works here. And there is also the chance you are taking too much with possible side effects. So, since you don't want your treatment plan turning into a chemistry experiment gone wrong, talk to your doctor and make sure they are addressing this issue adequately. And if you want my help, if you want me to personally guide you through not just this, but your entire kidney health plan, I offer one-on-one consultations, not some random supplements, not internet myths. This is a real science-based personalized plan built from your labs, your medications, and your symptoms. I can help you with the right treatments for you, the right renal diet, and the right supplements. This is a science-backed approach that's actually tested and true. So if you want to know more about talking with me one-on-one, or if you are ready to start improving, send me an email at catherine@newhopeforkidneypatients.com or click the link in description. Okay guys, let's go back to the comment section because there is a comment that will make your hair stand on end. Are you ready? So a user called CHD66imp wrote this and they say, some real people have stated that they have actually gotten off of dialysis by eating only meat. Some people need the protein. Yes, the famous some people, you know, the same folks who also claim they can cure cancer with essential oils and moonlight baths. Anyway, this user wants to emphasize these are real people, not the fake ones you usually hear about. And you see, these real people, they are special because they do really need their protein. Some people need the protein, which is a strange way to put this if you think about it. I mean, he said just some people need protein, which implies other people don't need protein. How does it work? How do you know if you are one of the people that need the protein? Is there a test, like a secret protein club? Congratulations, sir. You've qualified for the meat-only club. Here's your ribeye. Anyway, the point is that these real people have gotten out of dialysis, and how? By eating real meat, of course. Is this even possible? So, I actually posted a video about this a while ago. Some real people were talking on YouTube about how one of them actually got out of dialysis by eating meat. Now, before you get your hopes high, this is actually misinformation, unfortunately. Yeah, they may be real people, but what they say is completely fake. I mean, just because someone's real doesn't mean they can't lie, alright? Otherwise, every guy at the bar claiming he almost went pro will be a superstar, right? Now, the problem with the misinformation these real people are spreading is that it's very dangerous.
And came up, well, what about his transplant status? Because I'm not on dialysis, so technically I don't need an organ. I don't need an organ.
In fact, what they say here is that this guy was on dialysis and he was also going to get a transplant soon, but he refused it. I mean, imagine being on the transplant list and going, nah, I'll fix it with a bacon cheeseburger. Yeah, he refused the transplant because thanks to red meat, he didn't need it anymore. So yeah, This is the kind of real people the comment refers to. Carnivore influencers. This video went viral, which means that now a lot more people are going to eat meat in the hope of fixing their kidneys. But do you know what happens when you have kidney disease and you start to eat more meat? You end up in dialysis, and even if you are already in dialysis, adding all that meat won't make your life any easier. So yeah, please don't do that. And of course, if anyone has real evidence of people getting out of dialysis thanks to a carnivore diet, and I mean a published study, not some video, well, write it down in the comment section. I will make a video about it, I promise. Moving on, while red meat can't get you out of dialysis, it can for sure get your big toe to hurt. Ouch! So let's talk about that. Let's talk about gout, the party crasher of your joints. Because I got a very interesting question from a user called Gwenda Wild. She asks, "Hello Catherine, how about the problem with high uric acid? Can acid cause kidney damage?" Hello Gwenda, thank you for this question. So yeah, one of the issues that eating meat can cause you is high uric acid, which is also a cause for gout, a very painful condition. But does it just make your life hell, or does it also damage the kidneys? Well, uric acid can damage the kidneys, yes, because just like it creates crystals in the joints, it can create them in the kidneys as well. So now the question is, how do we avoid this? Now guys, you should be seeing on screen right now what foods to eat and what foods to avoid if you have high uric acid levels. Since uric acid is a byproduct of purines, the foods you need to avoid first are those rich in purines. So organ meat and fish are the worst offender. Meat in general is also off limits. Alcohol and sugary beverages are also to avoid because they make things worse. Yep. The bad news keeps coming. No ribeye, no liver, no sardines, no booze, no soda. Anyway, there are also a few foods that can help with uric acid, as you can see. And there is one supplement that helps more than anything else. If you suffer from high uric acid and gout, get some tart cherry extract. Studies are confirming that this supplement can make a big difference in managing gout, and it's completely safe. So yes, if you have high uric acid, don't wait, improve your diet, take tart cherry extract, and get a prescription for allopurinol while you are at it. Okay guys, let's talk about something that, unlike meat and alkaline water, has actually been used to get CKD patients out of dialysis for real. And for real, I mean in medical literature. This question comes from Lin1Q84. She asks, "Can you please make an infographic or video on uses of acacia fiber for CKD and exactly how to use it with dosages, etc.? I heard it can slow down absorption of medications and other supplements. So when exactly should it be taken and how?" Okay, that's a great question. Yeah, acacia fiber is extremely effective and it's safe. But being fiber, it can slow down the absorption of medications, especially if taken in high doses. So when you take it, always follow the instructions on my infographic on screen right now. Now, when it comes to fiber supplements, you always want to start small, and then if no side effects are present, to ramp up the dose gradually. That's to prevent any stomach discomfort. Now, acacia fiber is very mild when it comes to stomach issues, but it's always better not to take any chances. Follow my recommendations you see on screen right now. It's also very important to keep in mind that acacia fiber should be taken at least 1 hour apart from oral drugs like, for example, metformin, levothyroxine, blood pressure medications, and even some supplements. Because while acacia fiber is considered safe by the FDA and the effect on these medications is minimal, again, it's always better not to take any risks. Now, the last thing, the dose. The dose you see here is a pretty high dose and it's extremely effective, but it's also safe since doses much higher have been tested in CKD patients without issues. So there you have it. If you want to take acacia fiber, follow my guide here on screen. Okay, next question. This one is about the artificial kidney and it comes from Ellen Moore. She asks, I asked my nephrologist about the artificial kidney. He had questions about where does the fluid and toxin go exactly. Okay, so she tried to ask about the bi-artificial implantable kidney to her nephrologist, and all she got was a puzzled look of incredulity and a question about where is the pee stored in the body. I mean, yeah, you would think that a nephrologist of all people will know where the urine is stored in the body, right? So, for any nephrologist watching me right now, here's how it works. Urine is created in the kidneys, be them biological or artificial kidneys, it doesn't matter. From a regular kidney, urine goes through a small channel, the ureter, and it ends up in the bladder. Yeah, breaking news, urine goes in the bladder. You heard it here first, guys. Now, with an artificial kidney, the urine does not go through the ureter. A small silicone tube is used instead to carry urine to the bladder. So, in short, whether it's made by your own kidneys or a sci-fi level by artificial kidney, the body has one urine tank, the bladder. So, no, urine doesn't just slosh around inside you or magically disappear. Now, guys, a much better question about the artificial kidney would have been, where is the artificial kidney gone? And why, oh why, are we still chaining people to dialysis machines in 2025 when research like Dr. Shuvaroy's bi-artificial kidney exists? That's the question we shall be shouting about. So if you want to know more about this, please watch my video about it. It's up here and also down in the description. And this is all for today. Thank you for watching. God bless you all. Bye-bye.